XRayBob with his new document camera coming at you. All right, let's do a conversion problem. 4,500 nanorads is the same as X milligrays. All right, we've got lots of conversions here. We're going to get from rads to grays. We're going to get from nano somethings to milli somethings. So we'll need to know a couple of conversion factors. We need to know that there are 100 rads in 1 gray. We're going to need to know that there are a 10 to the 3, 1,000 milligrays in 1 gray. And we also need to know that there are 10 to the 9, a billion nanograys in 1 gray. All right, so if we know these values, these conversion factors, now we can have a chance at success on this problem. So let's set it up. We have 4,500 nanorads. I'm going to put that over 1 so I won't mess up. I won't forget, is that rads units in the numerator or the denominator. Next, where you can pick a conversion, let's get from rads to grays. And I know there are 100 rads in a gray, which means that there are also 100 nanorads in a nano gray. And since we've got the nano here, we can keep it along for the ride. So we're going to put nano rads down here, nano grays up here, and I know that there are 100 nanorads in 1 gray. All right, now that'll at least get nanorads into nano grays, but we want to get to milligrays. So this right, I'm going to cross out my nanorads because they're taken care of. Next, I'm going to want to get nanograys on the bottom. So I can go from nanograys to grays. I can say 1 gray is a billion nanograys. And then I want to get from grays to the desired final unit, which is milligrays. And I know 1 milligray, that there are 1,000 milligrays in 1 gray. So now we're all set up. We'll see that the nanograys will drop out, the grays will drop out, the nanorads dropped out at the first conversion factor, and now we're going to be left with the desired unit of milligrays. So let's look at our numbers. 4,500 times 1 times 1 times 10 to the 3, right? That's all the numbers in my numerator. Put milligrays out here. Divided by all the numbers in my denominator. 1 times 100 times 10 to the 9th times 1. Okay, so let's work it some more. I've got, let's see, I'm going to express this as 4,500 times 10 to the 3. And in my denominator, I've got 100, which is 10 to the 2 times 10 to the 9th. So I can add those exponents, 10 to the 2 plus 10 to the 9th. So that's 10 to the 11th, right? So I've got that in the denominator. And now I can get rid of 3. I can get rid of the 10 to the 3 and drop this 11 by 3. So I've now got 4,500 over 10 to the 8th. And maybe now I'll pick up my calculator and punch that in. And when I punch that into my calculator, you'll end up with 4.5 times 10 to the negative 5th. Okay, or you could, convert this into 4.5 times 10 to the 3, right? Here, let's take this. 4.5 times 10 to the 3. You refuse to use your calculator. And down on the bottom, we've got 10 to the 8th. So that's the same as 8 minus 3. It's the same as 4.5 over 10 to the 5th, right? I can take these 3 out. 8 minus 3 is 5. That's how I got here. So now I'm saying, 4.5 times 10 to the negative 5th, right? Because 1 over 10 to the 5th is the same as 10 to the negative 5th. So let's show my professor my notes, my one and only submission of an answer, and I better include the units, milligray. Can you read that? Maybe I'll go even better. 4.5 times 10 to the negative. This guy can't read at all. I want to make it painfully obvious. This is my answer. Cross that out. This is my final answer. There we go. Okay. XRayBob out.